Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video guys to any of you trying to replace starter on BMW with engine N20 or N26. This same engine guys has been used in multiple BMW models, anything from BMW 1, 2, 3 series, 4, 5 series guys. X1, X3, X4 and Z4 BMW, one of the most popular engines guys BMW ever built. But there is one flaw with that engine that can cost you $5,000 to $10,000 guys. There is a problem that can occur and we're going to explain about that as we go. Make sure to stay until the end. We will try to save you as much money as we can guys. Before we start, okay, let me tell you now, if you guys need to buy any parts to use new engine starter for your BMW, check out the link in the description of the video below and you can see where you can get all the tools and parts from for a really good price and quick shipping as well. Another thing guys, every single car we get at the shop, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. Specifically on this generation BMW, we'll have more than 500 videos. Why guys we do all that? Because our mission at the shop is to save you as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel and like the video guys. That way we can keep providing this free information. So, things that you will need to do to get to the starter. Today will be the explanation video guys, what needs to be done to get to it and how to remove it. Now, make sure to stay until the end. There are a few other things that I want to mention. You can see we actually did a timing chain replacement on this BMW. We just finished it. The timing chain failed only at 71,000 miles. Okay. You can see the timing chain guide broke, and we have another one here that broke at 87,000 miles. So if you have that engine, certain models are affected by bad timing chain guide. And we'll put a link to a video that explains which vehicles are affected and how to remove and replace the timing chain on your own. Complicated process, but it's doable guys. And definitely you're going to save your engine, otherwise you're risking, getting a new engine. You don't want that to happen. Link will be in the description of the video below. First, you need to remove for the engine starter, upper engine cover. Okay, we have that video on the channel if you need to. Second, you need to remove the throttle body. Okay, you can see ours is removed, and you will need to remove if you have, you will have the intake hose right here coming from the intercooler to the throttle body. You will need to, remove that one as well. Why? Because it will be in the way. We have all these videos on the channel, how to remove throttle body on BMW F30 or N20 engine, how to remove intake hose, and how to remove upper engine cover. Once you do all that, you're going to get to your engine starter. It's located right here. You can see we don't have the engine mount here simply due to the fact that we actually guys, removed it so we can show you better where the engine starter is located, and we had to remove it to do the timing chain replacement. And many of you ask me where the starter is and how you get to it, so we decided to make that video in the meantime and help you guys. If you have a question, always leave a comment below in the comment section. We'll try to make the video as soon as we can so we can save you as much money as we can guys. So now with that being said, that's the engine starter. Before you guys ever get to it, starting removing it, always disconnect your car battery. Why? Because if you don't disconnect your car battery the correct way, you can burn your modules, computers that can cost you thousands of dollars. And it really matters which battery terminal you connect and disconnect first. We'll put a link to a video that explains all that in the description of the video below. We have it on the channel, which battery terminal to disconnect first on BMW. Very helpful information guys, that can save you so much money. After you disconnect the car battery, you just have one bolt that you need to remove right here holding the starter, and you have identical bolt like that, but it's upper there. I cannot get the camera, and it's from the transmission side to the starter, and this one is from the starter to the transmission. So this one goes like that, the other one is on top and it goes like that. So it is, let me see, I might be able to show you. Right there guys, come on, it's right there underneath is the bolt. Once you remove these two bolts, you need to disconnect two wires. One is for the 12-volt battery supply wire and one is for the ignition wire, and your starter will come out. We'll have a video how to test one as well. Hopefully guys the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching and see you guys next time.